The Ibanez GRX40. Really cheap and really good. Can that be true? Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen. It's good to have you along. You can call me this guy if my name is tricky to pronounce. Today we're taking a look at the Ibanez GRX40. This is the BKN. This is part of the GIO series, which I just call GIO for some reason all the time. Anyway, the GIO series seems to be hugely popular, and the GRX seems to be hugely popular as well. It costs just 159 euros here in Europe, well, this version at least, and it's supposed to be really good. I've had a lot of people say, you should check these out. So, this is the first model in the GIO range that I am checking out. Let's check out specs, looks, and sounds and feel. Now, because I forget stuff, I need my phone to give you the specs because I can't remember. Getting old. Yes, it's the it's the Ibanez GIO. It's the Ibanez GRX40. This is the black one. Black like the black ducks of despair. Black like the soul of my mother. Sorry, I'll get on with it. It has a poplar body, maple bolt-on neck, fretboards Jatoba. It has a neck profile that's called GRX, which is at the first fret 19.5 millimeters and 21.5 at the 12th fret. 25.5 inch scale, fretboard radius 12.01 inches or 305 millimeters. Nut width 42 millimeters. It's a plastic nut, so that would probably go if you were to upgrade this. 22 medium frets, 2 Infinity RS humbuckers, sorry, 1 Infinity RS humbuckers and 2 Infinity RS single coils. So HSS configuration, 5-way switch, white pickguard, oh yes, so on. Color, black night. It's not right, can't feel no time. Okay, so what about looks now that we've done specs? I like the finish. It kind of has stars in a night sky type of thing going on. Looks fairly basic. The whammy bar looks fairly basic. On the back as well, it's that kind of what you call small block on the back, so doesn't scream quality. Frets otherwise okay. They are not sprouting, but there's a bit of sharpness, so they're not rounded at all. But for this price, you kind of expect that. Neck joint looks nice. Nut. Plastic nut. Yeah, it looks about like you would expect, but no major flaws in the finish. Actually, no flaws that I can see. Yeah, what can I say? Let's see how it sounds and how it feels. What else do I have here? I have my Marshall Plexi, which doesn't have a clean sound the way it's set up. Well, this is clean because it's turned off. It has a bit of delay in the loop as well. That's about it. I have 2 overdrive pedals that I'll be using to try this out with. But let's just try the pickups first and see that everything works. So okay, so those work. Stick around because we'll see how well this whammy bar thing works when I give it a proper go towards the end of the video. I've done this with a few guitars and it's usually a great deal of fun. Okay, tone switch knob, tone knob. Let's try it with the Nobels ODR1. Just a slight bit of gain going on. Let's see how well if we turn it down a bit. Let's see if we get a bit more jazzy. Okay, so I buy the gear that I review so I can give you my honest opinion, and I'm going to try one more thing before I give you my honest opinion, which is the whammy bar test. But before I do, thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon, because it helps me make these videos, because like I said, I buy the gear that I review. If you want to check out my Patreon, there's a link in the description. You get my music, you can take it for free, you get lessons, exclusives, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So check that out. Anyway, the whammy bar test, which is, I'll go bananas on the whammy bar and see how well it stays in tune. it stayed in tune very well so far. It's not entirely, so I'll just tune it quickly. So the G string had gone a bit sharp, and yeah, the kind of thing you expect. I said G string. So let's give this whammy bar a proper go. So this is the way it's in tune now. Ah, lovely. Like the sound of a newborn baby robin singing its first little tune. So let's go bananas. Well, it's not entirely in tune, but considering the abuse I gave it, it's not half bad for something that's just under 160 euros. And you could make that better by doing something about the nuts, either putting nut sauce there or guitar lube or just a pencil. That would help. Swapping out the nut for something better would also help a bit. So it stays in tune fairly well. And I have to say, I mean, there's nothing about this guitar that I dislike. I'm not head over heels in love with it, but I think it just might be the best Strat style guitar I've tried that's been under 200 euros on the channel, unless I'm forgetting something. Well, the Indio classic Strat is probably better, but that's like, that was $100. This is fairly close. Maybe they're even. I'm having a tough time saying, but this is really good for the price. I mean, absolutely brilliant. If you're looking for an affordable guitar, just a beginner guitar, or just need an affordable guitar, this is definitely something to look at. You can swap out the nut for something better later on. You can upgrade the pickups to something that you prefer. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's very nice, and it feels good as well. I mean, it's not like I want to sit and play this hour after hour, but it feels really nice to play, so get kind of inspired by playing it. Yeah. So if you want to watch more of my guitar reviews, there's a playlist here. There's also a playlist with my music. Please check that out. Click like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification thing. Comment. Let me know if you have any experience with these or any other guitar that you would want me to review. And like I said, check out my Patreon because you get so much stuff there. You can take that for free if you don't want to pay. There's a link in the description to that. Other than that, I hope you have a nice day. I hope to see you in another one. Take care. Goodbye.